Hey guys, it's Girl Got Game.
And PC Outcast.
And we're back with Princess Ivo, the fairest elf, the most rotund elf in the land.
The most rotund elf in the land.
Timmy had just helped us get out of jail after we figured out the sticky poster puzzle. That made PC Outcast leave the room.
Yeah, no good.
Poor Dougie.
Meh.
But anyway, we're back. It's been some time to cool off, right?
Sure.
Alright, let's look at all the things.
I can't believe how the little rat boy got me out of jail.
Little rat boy.
I think he must take after his uncle.
Oh, hang on. I gotta lower the volume a bit. So that'll be better.
Ta-da.
Otherwise, nobody will be able to hear us.
Of course,
Right.
statues will always be the first to lend their support when there's a revolution. I'm not sure who this statue's meant to be, but I'm certain that the council leaders' people have defaced it.
Yes.
Yes, that is
what
happened.
If I do my job right, then soon I'm going to be an enemy of the state. And looking at this regime, I'd regard that as an honour.
Nice.
If I do my job right,
Okay.
from celebrated hero to enemy of the state number 0.5. Steep career path for Wilbur. A bucket with an evil-smelling, sticky, slimy substance. If I ever need anything like this, I'll know where to find it.
I'm just gonna put it in your pocket like Wilbur did. Okay. So I guess continue onwards.
We'll go over here, see if there's anything to see. Yeah.
Oh, there's the bakery.
Wow, I'm
and-
glad I'm out of there. Seastone's a dangerous place these days, but at least I can do something about it out here.
Whatever happened to Mr. X?
Yeah.
Salt pretzels, donuts with icing sugar, together with hot mustard and a bit of pickled cabbage. Perfect.
It was sounding so good. And then...
Oh, I think this baby's trying to influence my mind.
Ah, yes.
Never
It
had
makes
a
sense.
craving for fish fingers with custard before.
Alright, I got that Doctor Who reference.
So we came from over here, right?
did.
So we should go up here.
Indeed. Fish
That
fingers
was-
and custard.
That was a...
And he's trying to figure out what his new favorite food is, because he had a new mouth.
Right. And what did you think? I think was it the fish fingers and custard? He was like,
No, that was the one that was his favorite.
that was the one he liked.
Because he used to like apples, and then he's like, oh, this is disgusting. Look at the goods.
Presumably all these goods were delivered, or at least ordered, before Van Buren assumed power. I can't imagine any sane airship captain would dream of flying into Seastone right now.
Yes. Well, we only know insane ones, so...
That crane's new. Seastone's merchants have been very creative where business is concerned. Someone once wanted to sell me a license for an apple. They didn't want the apple to belong to me, just the right to eat it. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have ended well had I agreed to that.
Huh.
It all seems quiet and peaceful looking into the starlit sky. However, there are unbelievable powers and great tragedies occurring up there. We just don't look carefully enough.
Dang.
Is that a reference to something too?
Could be.
Oh.
As a child, I lay on my back next to my father in the Elfborough for nights on end,
He
observing the
told me of
stars.
strange worlds, and sometimes when the night sky was particularly clear, I believed that I could recognize the star turtle with my naked eyes.
Aw, look at all the star turtle. From up there, our problems must appear so small and
All
insignificant.
good, all evil in this world. Every elf, human, dwarf, or gnome, all lovers, every idea, each work of art, everything that's ever been built. All this exists at one tiny little moment, surrounded by darkness.
That's
And yet
depressing.
it's still worth fighting for, because our moment will only happen once.
It's so philosophical.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
From up there, our problems all good, all this, and yet
Okay. She said the line that time. That was funny.
Wilbur wrote very excitedly to me that he, of all people, had been appointed as the first professor to the school by the Archmage. I think he was very proud, but also a bit intimidated because of his colleagues and the students. Those are the kind of worries that we'd be grateful for right now.
Indeed.
The Mage Tower in Seastone is notorious. It's been said it has a mind of its own. It confuses people. It's said that visitors the town didn't like never emerged again after venturing inside.
Oh dear.
A lotto ball. Blank. Doesn't look like this has ever been used.
Interesting. So the lottery never happened. Okay, so to the school.
Down, go to the school. So something's... I wonder why that never disappeared.
I shouldn't take unnecessary risks. I'd better chat to Wilbur and the others first.
Oh.
Okay, I guess we're going back down. I guess it would make sense not to go to the school when Van Buren's hanging out.
I don't suppose we have the... no.
We have a key.
That's all we got.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Bill.
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Working late, are we?
A merchant work is
Got
never
all
done.
those tablets.
Now, if you don't mind,
For slates.
I'm off on holiday.
Holiday.
You're... Oh, sorry, it's you.
Oh, right. You're going on holiday?
Who takes care of business when you go on holiday?
We don't get many walk-in customers nowadays. We concentrate primarily on production. But when I get back, I'm going to talk to the council leader about opening up new markets.
That laugh kills me. Interesting things.
And these are tribbles that you're selling?
Tribbles.
Fresh off the press, so to speak.
Oh my goodness.
The management's efforts have optimized production decisively.
Then one just needs to find someone who wants something like that.
I'm working on that. In my opinion, every school kid in the land needs a magic slate like this. I'm going to speak to the council leader of the merchants about that.
So, you know, hypothetically, where's this entrance to the underground?
What did you say? Where's the entrance to the underground?
I didn't say anything. You've got no business down there.
And where exactly have those fluffy things been manufactured?
Not in the underground.
And this privy doesn't lead there?
No.
Then may I use it? Or is the flush not working?
I don't know anything about any underground. I just want to earn an honest crust. Why does everyone seem to have a problem with that? I'm taking these ghastly things to the school, then I'm out of here.
Alright, Billy Bob.
A great disguise for the secret entrance to the underground. No one would be keen to know where the things plopped into a privy would disappear to. And the merchant was in such a fluster that he forgot the padlock.
Hooray.
Aw, isn't that amazing?
Hello? Anybody there?
Hi, Volk. Is that you?
Wilbur? What on earth have you been up to?
Well, you see, it's like this.
You really wanted this discussion here?
And then he didn't pull us up. And then Timmy came and said you were in town. And then you called out, Wilbur! And I...
Thanks, I'm fully informed now. It's a pretty long story.
Yeah, but exciting too, right? And sometimes funny and a bit sad and...
What's the next step? How are we going to change the Archmage back?
So, actually, I wanted to, someone else should... Wilbur was going to run away.
Thanks, Timmy.
What?
Alright, your turn.
Never mind that. It's all water under the bridge. Any suggestions?
That's
I
water
will.
under the bridge. We have problems to solve.
Exactly. We can't simply leave the town to this dreadful Van Buren. And from what we know, it's likely that Munkus is sneaking around here as well.
He is.
So what do we do?
First, I'm going to get you up here, I guess. Then we can work out together how to rescue the Archmage.
But Remy's right. As long as the wand still exists, there's no way we can defeat Van Buren.
Master Alistair will know what to do.
Don't rely on me. Rely on yourselves and on your friends.
What? You have to speak up.
That's what the Archmage always said. Remy believed him. That's why he took the matter into his own hands.
What's happened to Remy?
He's relying on me. I'll follow him and we'll find a way to destroy the wand. You pull the zombies and Nate up, and then come up with something for the Archmage. Maybe we can also help one another a little. Maybe we can use the basket to exchange items and talk to each other through the hole.
Oh my goodness. This is gonna get complicated.
Sounds like a mess.
Not.
Time for some fresh air.
I don't know how to thank you, Wilbur.
Oh,
It's all right.
he's such a huggy
Our
guy.
second child will definitely be called Wilbur. What do you say, Nate? Want to see the stars?
I like that Ivo didn't ask Nate. He was like, yeah, sure, that's fine.
What?
You wait here, Timmy.
Careful,
But I
Timmy.
can help. You sure can. If you hear terrified screams coming from the hole, then think of something.
Oh no.
You are going to find Uncle Remy, aren't you?
What's the
Of course.
plan? Alright, back to Wilbur. Look at this rock.
You know, somehow I can't think of anything witty to say about this rock. It's heavy. Probably. Anyway,
Okay. Heavy rock.
the hole is more than scary. But Remy's down there, and maybe he's injured and needs help. I'll find Remy. Timmy's been through enough already.
Aw, but Timmy's so helpful and he wants to be a hero to the
The rope has served
resistance.
me well twice already. Maybe it'll hold up for a third time too.
Tie rope to the rock. And don't forget to put your hat on.
Our paper hat for luck.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna go
Uh-oh.
first.
Okay,
Wait.
the time had to come sooner or
Wait.
later.
Oh no, now you're gonna break your legs. You don't have your lucky hat on. Wilbur, wait! Wilbur! Oh.
Ah! Oh, hello?
Another one.
For years no one visits, and now all this activity.
I'll just be off.
Bye!
Hello? Who's there? I'm Wilbur.
Said the ugly dwarf, whilst peering into the darkness.
Hey, I'm not a dwarf, I'm a gnome. And Mum says I'm a handsome little fella too.
He is handsome.
He said defensively, but this did not impress the darkness much. Next, the dwarf said,
Wow. Rude.
Who are you?
Who are you? And why don't you come into the light so I can see you?
Beauty and the Beast reference.
Well, we could, but we just don't want to. We are gods. We can do anything.
You gods?
he
Pardon?
froze, as if struck by a bolt of lightning, whilst the implications of this danced wildly around his head.
Scratch his butt.
No, not really.
But you must. You are speaking to gods.
What exactly are implications?
Hey, hey, two cannibals are eating a clown, and one says to the other, he tastes a bit funny.
Oh, do be quiet. I'm trying to create atmosphere here.
Isn't it about time for a riddle?
Who are you? Things.
It's really pretty dark here, isn't it?
Not that I have anything against creepy voices from the dark, but maybe we could have a little light here?
Why is it dark? And what could you do to make it light?
The young hero stood in a beam of light, surrounded by the deepest darkness, and the voices said,
Two trolls look up into the night sky. One asks the other, what do you think? Is there life on the moon? And the other replies, well, of course! There's a light on, isn't there?
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Okay. I'm looking for a friend.
Did a rat in a hat pass through here?
A rat in a hat.
Asked the gnome in a brave
The
voice.
gnome.
He, however, didn't know at this point that he would be leaving the caves without his friend.
You know something about Remy?
That's what one calls foreshadowing. It's a device used to keep the audience entertained.
Showing something other than complete darkness might also be helpful.
He's got to solve the riddle first.
Oh boy.
So what's with Remy? Was he here? Where did he go?
Oh, I've got another one. One politician says to the other, I don't know why no one likes us. We don't do anything.
What exactly has that got to do with the story?
See you later. If you really are gods, why don't you get some light sorted out?
If you're gods, then can't you just say something like, let there be light, and it gets all bright in here?
Two trolls are looking up into the night sky.
Oh my
One
goodness.
says to the
You said this already.
What do you think? Is there life on the moon?
Not again.
Of course we could create some light.
But
Or it could simply just be light in this cave. Where's the challenge in that?
Said the little dwarf.
Why does everything always have to be so complicated?
And stamped
see,
his
Wilbur
foot on
is
the
your
ground.
spirit animal.
Say
Or
what?
spirit gnome.
You have to stamp your foot on the ground.
Oh.
What kind of gods are you?
Well, we are...
Wait! He has to create light first.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
gonna
take a
go.
look around.
Thank you for the conversation. I'll look around a bit.
Not without any light.
Hey, two cannibals are eating a clam, and one says
He only
to
got
the
like 3
other,
jokes.
he tastes a bit funny.
Ha, ha, ha.
So, till next time.
You scared him away.
He liked my jokes.
All 3 of them?
But what's so funny about that?
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right, hat time.
I'm gonna put the hat on. See, that would have gone totally differently if
Yeah,
we
we
had
have
that hat.
Yep. Accurate. Alright, stare into the darkness.
Aside from the light coming through the hole, you can hardly see a thing down here. And I think I need more than just a torch or something like that. It sounds like I'm in a fairly large cavern.
And considering that light is coming from a dark cave, that can't be a lot of light.
Oh. Hello?
Hello? Are you still there?
Where else would we be?
Can't you give me a little help here? There's a little rat sitting up there who misses his uncle.
Aw.
Emotion overcame the dwarf, and tears of anger and exhaustion welled up in his eyes.
That's not true! And I'm not a dwarf!
You must understand, the protagonist must come up against problems. No conflicts, no story.
Put as many obstacles in his way as you like, but can you still help me?
Oh my goodness.
Perhaps a joke would calm the situation down.
No.
I need to find a way to light this place up. Doesn't have to be a particularly bright light, but I'll have to be able to see into every nook and cranny if I want to find Remy.
A riddle that must be solved. And the solution leads to more riddles, and then...
As long as we get light, and we can start seeing something for a change.
I just can't grope around in the dark. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of caves?
Thought the dwarf, who didn't want to be one, whilst dead eyes were looking at him from the darkness.
I don't say that.
Dead eyes?
He thought, and instinctively took a step backwards.
I didn't think it. I said it.
I noticed that too. Who does he keep talking? Isn't he on his own?
No.
I need to find a way to light this place up.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be a particularly
A riddle that must
Okay.
be...
As long as we get light.
I guess we're going back up. We don't
I
have
guess,
anything
yeah,
else.
we literally have nothing, so.
Alright. Timmy, there's voices down there.
Up's even worse than down. Wilbur, have you found Uncle Remy? Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Hey, Timmy.
Timmy? Yeah?
It's pretty dark.
You can hardly see your hand in front of your face down there. I need a light. We could build a torch. Not only is it pretty dark down there, but pretty scary as well. A flickering torch that casts shadows? No thanks. I need something different. Something that illuminates the whole place. I've got to get back.
A disco ball.
You can do it.
Disco ball.
No, bad idea.
That sounds reasonable.
Or a strobe light.
That would be even more terrifying.
Looks like the Van Buren's girls' abominations have even found their way down here. Someone with taste couldn't bear to have this stuff around any longer and threw it away.
Someone with taste. Anything usable?
Mostly toys. Oh, what's this? A hand mirror. I'm going to take it with me. It'll come in handy
Aziz, light!
Yes. Nice. Alright. Aw, our little
He'd like
seesaw.
the seesaw. Probably because it was new to him. There are so many new things waiting for him up there. I almost envy him having the chance to experience it all for the first time.
That's just the hole.
I mean, we can look at it after, but... Oh, she's back at it again.
Hi, Ethel.
Oh, you always have this habit of creeping up on me.
Sorry, Ethel.
Sorry. Still not quite understood this fluffy paint thing.
That's true.
Yeah, sure.
You and Esther did a great job with that fluffy paint. Although, I'm still not sure I understand it all.
What's so difficult to understand? Yellow and blue give you green, pink and fluffy give you fluffy pink.
There's a colour called fluffy.
Fluffy jumpers are dyed with it. Many wash powders are made almost entirely of fluffy. Oh, young people today, absolutely clueless with regards to alchemy.
Wilbur's probably older than you, because you're a rat.
You and Esther got along well together, didn't you?
Surprisingly, yes. Didn't want to eat me or anything like that. Nice person.
Nice.
Gone now. I'll miss her.
You could visit her sometime.
Lots to do. But yes, maybe.
I've got into the dark hole and it's dark.
Shocking.
I followed Remy down into the dark hole.
Ooh, what's it like?
Dark.
Then you need to sort out some light. Chop chop.
I have to be going,
chop.
Ethel.
If you need stew, you know where to find me.
No, I need light. Could I take that fire that you have that right there? That's not...
The pipe eventually gets to the magic school staff room, where the transformed archmage is being held captive. Unfortunately, I'm about 10 times too big to fit through
Yeah,
the
we
pipe.
gotta get Remy to get that ring back.
Yeah.
Can we look at it again?
The pipe eventually
Okay,
gets to the
same thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to end up here at some point. Okay.
That's too bad.
Well, time to look at the last two things.
It's good to know that Ivo's up there doing her best. To be honest, she was the one who saved mine and Nate's butts when we were stuck in the wildlands.
Aw, good old Ivo.
Without Gulliver, Esther, and Nate, everything down here looks even more desolate.
There's still a light on there.
The three of them took everything really important up with them. And Ethel still has a watchful eye on the rest. Probably best if I leave everything as it is.
How does she have a watchful eye when she's making stew?
Huh.
Wilbur, explain yourself. Oh, look at the cute little basket.
Oh.
Very handy if one of us gets
my
stuck at some
goodness.
point.
It was like at the bottom of a well.
Yeah.
The basket will let Ivo and I
Okay.
exchange stuff.
That's weird that sometimes the voice
Very
thing is
handy
just
if one of us
broken.
gets stuck at some.
Well, Ivo, help.
Ivo?
What?
What are you doing in Zeeston?
Why are you here?
Let's have a conversation
Yeah.
about, or, you know, relatively irrelevant things at the moment.
Yeah, through the privy hole, you know.
Not that I'm not overjoyed to see you, but what are you doing in Seastone?
I need to talk to Archmage Alistair. There's a little problem.
Unless it's about catching flies with your tongue, he's not going to be any help to you at the moment.
Well, the problem can wait.
So he knows that he's not dead. He's just a frog.
Do you have any idea where Monkus might be hiding?
Marcus has completely disappeared since the fight in the staff room. Do you think he's still in town?
Yes, I fear so. Like flies to Arbor's pot, dark sorcerers are attracted to power. A little girl with seemingly unlimited magic. He'll try anything to exploit that.
And he can transform himself into anyone. Be careful about whom you trust up there.
Who says he's up here? He could be down there with you. We must both keep our eyes peeled.
He could be you.
He could be Timmy.
Oh no, not Timmy! Oh my goodness, if it's Timmy all along, I'll be so sad.
Remy said that much of the city's been transformed. Is it really that bad?
Some buildings have been badly affected, but nothing that couldn't be fixed with a few flaming torches.
Nice.
What's worse is that some people have also been transformed, and no one dares to say what they think anymore.
That is terrible.
Van Buren's intoxicated by power, worse than Joffrey. She's insane. She's going to
Joffrey
ruin our world,
exists
and
in
she
this
has the
world.
means to do it.
Luckily,
That's
you're
terrifying.
here, Ivo. We'll stop them.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're both like, yeah.
Where's the council leader? Whatever you do, don't let her catch you.
It's okay. She's on her way to the Elf Burrow. She wants to pay my mother a visit.
She's actually gonna go?
Doesn't that worry you?
Dang.
Nah, she'll get nowhere in the Elf Burrow. Elf protective magic is powerful.
I
So
don't
it's
know.
just a question of how long it takes Van Buren to figure that out.
She'll be furious. It's best we're no longer here by the time she gets back.
I don't know, I'm worried about the Elf Burrow now.
Yeah. I need light.
For my search for Remy, I need something I can use to light an entire cave.
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Thanks. I have to get going. Don't get caught.
Good luck. Keep your ears stiff.
What a weird goodbye.
Hello.
Should we...
A small mirror made out of some strange material. It's really smooth, like wood, but it feels different.
Should we try that in the cave and see if we can, like, reflect the light that's coming?
Sure.
Otherwise, we'll have to switch to Miss Ivo. Alright. To the Cave of Wonders. Do, 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 do. Alright. No. Anything further in the cave? Like cracks? No. Oh, well.
No.
Can you just click on Ivo? Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Hey, look who made it up. We'll give Wilbur some time to get
I
back
get
up
the
there.
impression they would go through thick and thin together. They simply belong together. I'm really envious of that.
No. Hey, guys.
Hi, you two.
Oh, hello.
Welcome.
I've not had the pleasure of making your acquaintance yet. My name's Ivo. Welcome to Seastone.
My name is Gulliver. This is my enchanting lotus blossom, Esther. Our son down there with the ogre is called Nate.
Nate?
Nate, yes. Named after a true hero and good friend. It was down to him that Esther and I got together back then in the Wildlands.
You haven't bumped into that guy, huh?
About Nate. You haven't seen him recently, have you?
Unfortunately not. We would have loved to have had him at our wedding, but he suddenly disappeared.
I'm sure he's out there in the big wide world, helping other lovers find the happiness they deserve.
But he left his love behind in the process.
Do you know him?
No.
That deceitful hypocrite who disappeared in the middle of the night with no explanation and leaving me standing there like an idiot of a pirate? No, I don't know him.
No.
Not anymore.
Harsh truth. Anyway, you two, where are you going?
It's not safe for you here in Seastone. Not for anyone.
I know, but where else can we go? Zombies and the undead aren't really welcome anywhere.
People think that we eat their brains. But to be honest, they really don't taste of anything.
Ew. Well, perhaps you'd be better off in the Wildlands. There are loads of people like you there.
Why do we have to go? Just because other people have a problem with us? That's not fair.
Yeah, slate production.
Wilbur talked about the machine that you built together. Maybe you can bring it up here and build slates for yourself when everything's returned to normal.
I don't think so. Only Bill knows where to get the intelligent stone. And he'd claim I've stolen his idea. He can afford ghouls. Worse, lawyers. Anyway, where am I going to get the gold? Who would even lend me a copper piece?
Don't give up, Sunshine. Small setbacks are a part of death.
Esther's right. Those who fight may lose, but those who don't fight have lost already.
Says the young, pretty and rich elf princess.
Ouch.
I've got to go now. Bye, you two.
Well, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Should we go down?
Sure.
Gotta go down to go up. Oh. Hey, Nate. He's looking at all the things.
This is Nate. His name isn't his fault. I'll try to be nice to him.
Good. Nate's a sweetie.
Hello, Nate. Are you interested in these toys then?
Innate.
Nate.
He says, finally I know where all the rubbish comes from.
Those poor guys have turned pink.
It's quite obvious what he thinks of this junk. I think he says one could also build something useful out of all this. He's an inventor.
Okay.
A two-headed ogre. Rather rare and pretty complicated, anatomically speaking.
And now they're pink.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Mademoiselle.
Fat elf!
I'm Ivo.
My name is Ivo, and you are...
Not Princess Ivo from the Woodland Realm.
One of the same.
Yep, that's me.
It's an honor, Your Highness. Although, considering the current situation, perhaps you shouldn't tell everyone who you are.
I kind of stick out like a sore thumb, though.
Yeah.
And you are, my good sirs?
I still don't know your name, kind sir.
Oh, excuse me, Your Serene Highness.
Please, call me Ivo.
My name is Zloff. That's my brother, Blout.
Blout?
You're a magician, aren't you, Zloff?
Perhaps you could explain to me what's happened here. You're a mage, right, Zloff?
Mage? Me? No.
Blout's face.
Why Zloff always say that? Zloff is mage.
Not after what happened to the other mages in this town.
What's happened?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. But I've definitely given up magic, and therefore I am no longer a mage.
Interesting shop.
Nice shop, but a bit unusual.
Candy floss, puppies, chocolate, baby dolls.
Quite the assortment.
It's dreadful. We had such a lovely inn. Subdued lighting, smoky air, and lots of alcohol. And now...
Lollies! You in! Lollies!
So the Wee Van Buren.
A whole building has been transformed permanently. A little girl shouldn't have the power to do that. How does she do it?
I, don't know what you mean.
Are you expiring?
You what?
Blout should tell council leader if people expire.
You're spying for the council leader?
Blout's afraid the merchant council leader's daughter might turn him into a little girl with pigtails if he doesn't cooperate with her mother.
We shouldn't give away that daughter does magic. You're expiring.
No, Blout, we're not.
Oh,
then
conspiring.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yes, Blout.
What is expiring?
You shouldn't spy, Blout.
Blout, I don't think you should spy for Van Buren. She's bad news. Surely you can see that.
Blout not want to spy, but Blout not want to be changed into Bunny Rabbit.
I was all for fleeing, but Blout wanted to stay and hide.
Quite difficult, given your size.
Blout bought disguise. No one recognised Blount.
Maybe not, but what about me?
What happened to your disguise?
Have you still got the disguise you were going to use to hide from the council leader?
Still got.
Would you give it to me?
You want hide from council lady? You conceiving?
I am, actually.
No, I just want to secure the disguise and hand it in at the school.
Otherwise, the rebels could get hold of the disguise, Blount. Do you want to be responsible for a rebel disguising themselves with your outfit?
No! Blount, good little boy. Here, take.
Alright. Yeah, mage knowledge, dark cave, anything?
A friend of mine who's active in the non-existent resistance has to somehow illuminate a big cave.
I'm no longer a mage and have nothing to do with the resistance. And because I'm no longer a mage, I don't need my magical equipment anymore. Like, for example, this clicker, which can capture starlight.
Ooh, that's why we needed to look at the stars again. Thank you.
Nice.
Good job that you aren't a mage anymore. Now I can give this thing to my friend, who's not on a wanted list and who's also not in the resistance, which also doesn't even exist.
Why talk so strange? Something not right here.
You're much too suspicious, dear Blount.
My
Thanks
dear
for the
friend.
chat.
You were like a beacon of light in the darkness of night, princess.
Goodness. Such poetry. I guess we can look at the fire. Come on, Iva.
I'm an elf and don't feel the heat and cold as much as humans do. Otherwise, elf girl's clothing would be extremely
Oh, right. I
impractical.
remember her saying that before. Okay, so we have a disguise. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
If you're surrounded by enemies, a professional disguise can make all the difference.
I can't wait.
Zloff called this thing a clicker. Apparently one can use it to capture starlight. I know some fluorescing plants that collect sunlight during the day and then give it out at night. Perhaps it's something like that.
Do you have to put it on her? No, the disguise. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Alright, now we're ready for anything.
Turn towards the so you can see. Nice.
Perfect. Okay, now we gotta go up. I miss our postcard.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, just more stuff with the posters again.
Okay.
Right then, capture starlight.
Oh,
That is beautiful.
Oh.
that's pretty
Wow. It literally captures starlight.
neat. Yeah. Magic
If I'm
clicker.
not very much mistaken, there are a good few dozen stars, or at least a bit of their light in this thing.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Alright, back down we go. And for fun,
Go.
if you wouldn't mind talking to Esther and Gulliver again, I want to know if they say anything different with our disguise on. Okay, I'll let
They've
them
got
some
to make
time
a
on the
decision
road.
about where they're going to spend their life together. Not an easy decision. Hello, you two.
Have we been introduced, sir?
Yes.
It's me.
Probably just a friendly townsman, Gulliver. You don't mean us any harm, do you, good sir?
No. Goodbye. This disguise works really well.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright, it's foolproof. Did you make it back up, Wilbur?
No reply. Doesn't appear to be there.
Do we really have to get him up there before... Oh my gosh. Okay.
Thank you, game.
Climbing time.
I think they ran out of content, so they just made it take as long as possible.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the old point-and-click games had a lot more backtracking.
They had even more backtracking than this.
Okay, so be Ivo now.
Well.
Okay. Wilbur?
Wilbur?
Yes?
Oh, he's there.
Brace yourself. I've captured some starlight for you.
Brace yourself.
Oops, sorry, that's you.
Oh, that's fine.
I've captured
That's
a
what
bit
I
of
wanna say.
starlight for you. That should make your light problems a thing of the past.
Really? Wow.
He's so excited.
I'm going to send the clicker down in the basket. You must wait until you're in the dark cave before you set the starlight free.
Got it.
Okay. So that's how that works.
So
That's all for
then it's
now.
gonna go and fill
See you
the
later.
cavern, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. Okay. Wilbur, let's go. Do you have it?
The basket will let Ivo and I exchange stuff. Very handy if one of us gets stuck at some point.
Do you have it? We do. Yay, okay. Back we go. To the cave. And into the hole. Alright, voices. I'm gonna see what you are. Just you wait. Magic clicker.
According to Ivo, this little thing should be full of starlight. Man, would I like to see that.
You're gonna.
You're gonna do it. Do it, man.
Wow!
Let there be light.
Right? I can see.
By God, you got old.
Are they
They're only
statues?
statues.
Oh.
We are gods trapped in statues. That, by the way, is a very exciting story.
Could someone help me up?
Nice.
Thank you. Hey, all this light reminds me of a joke.
Oh no.
Two trolls look up into the night sky. One asks the other...
Maybe you could just lie him face down in the sand.
I love that you skipped his dialogue. Rude. He was telling you a funny joke.
Ah, I'm sorry. I must have missed it intentionally.
Goodness.
Small alcove
People
with
these
some
days.
truly gruesome ornamentation. Whoever designed this thing must have been in an alarming state
Bones
of
and things.
Oh, I see. I'm like, huh?
mind. A small alcove.
Okay, so I gotta use that later. We can talk to all the voices individually. Hello.
So you're gods in statues. Did someone imprison you?
And so it came to pass that the young hero encountered the epic story, which...
The statues depict us. They are our last refuge.
I always thought gods lived somewhere up in the sky in really stylish cloud palaces.
I have lived in many temples, all of which were dedicated to me. The faithful met in them, discussing and answering the most difficult of questions. And they all paid homage to me, the god of riddles.
And then you were forgotten and ate sand for a few centuries.
That one calls himself Jerry, the god of bad jokes.
The god of humor.
That is Avini, goddess of the arts, and I am
Hypnis, the chatterbox.
the god of good stories.
One picture speaks more than 1,000 words.
Well said. Alright.
Good day. Do you wish me a good day? Or mean that it is a good day whether I want it or not? Or that you feel good this day? Or that it is a day to be good on?
I know that reference. What is that from?
Our neighbor basically said something like that.
Yeah, but there's also...
I know that's a reference to something else. Our neighbor is just being smart.
Oh yeah, this is you.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. So you're the god of riddles.
If you're the god of puzzles, I have a serious bone to pick with you. Wow. Why does everything have to be so complicated? An unlocked chest? Someone who just helps? For free? Is that too much to ask for?
Nothing worth having in this world simply falls into your lap.
Yes, but chess puzzles to open doors? Complicated machines in submerged temples? Machines that must have been completely pointless when the temples were still in operation!
I agree. This is all just a distraction from the story.
This is soothing balm to you.
Yes. I'm currently rubbing this balm all over my aching heart. Yes. Could we just skip all the stupid crap and get to the story? Thank you. Beautiful.
Why must you be so extra?
I still don't get why gods live in statues.
I still don't understand why you're here and not somewhere beautiful instead.
Well,
I mean, you're gods. Can't you do whatever you want?
Of course we can. Well, theoretically.
In reality, though, no one has believed in us for a long while. Do you know how gods are created?
are you like fairies?
I thought all of the gods had always been there.
Nah.
We get our power by people believing in us.
They are like fairies.
It can be a great power. A power that can move mountains and flare up conflict.
But if no one believes in you anymore, nothing remains.
Our temples were destroyed centuries ago or rededicated to other more bloodthirsty gods. These 4 statues are all that remain. If they disappear, we, like our religion, will cease to exist.
I noticed that appallingly decorated alcove. What's that all about?
What's up with this creepily decorated alcove? Is there a statue missing here?
I wouldn't say missing.
Where there is light, there is shade. Where there is good, there must also be evil. The Nameless One was probably the most powerful amongst us. Whenever anyone did anything evil, people believed that it was his fault.
Oh, and because everyone believed in him?
He became more and more powerful. It was simple for everyone. They could blame all their bad deeds on him.
Where is he now?
They banished him to the dungeon dimension. It's probably the greatest
dungeon
story
dimension.
of all time.
That will be told another time. He was banished, and many small gods were put in his place. Murphy, the god of stupid coincidences. Monday, the god of bad moods. Alki, the god of drunkenness.
Good names.
Hundreds, thousands of little gods that people could blame when they did something bad or stupid.
I have to go.
I have
Go
to
out
go.
into the world with open eyes. It is full of riddles.
That's really good. I actually like.
Yeah.
I like that.
That was very good.
Hello.
Said the young hero, and then asked the decisive question.
I have to go. See you later.
I've always liked stories, especially the story of the Knight Ni as he rode out to slay the evil dragon.
Yes, one of my finest.
You wrote the Knight Ni story?
I wrote all stories, so to speak. Boy falls in love with girl, hooker with a heart, happy ending, all my inventions. Everything since is just variations on a theme, really.
Wow.
Wow.
I also invented the words and, wide, and jam, as well as the letters E, Q, and L. Oh, and the Oxford comma. The last has, however, not been accepted by the majority.
Rest in peace, Oxford
I have to
comma.
go.
He said, and went out into the world. A short while later, he said,
Bye.
Yes.
Yoo-hoo.
Oh, young friend, would you like to hear a joke?
God of humor. Sounds like a great job.
The god of humour. Wow. Sounds like you'd have a lot to laugh about.
Oh, of course! It'd be a sorry state of affairs if I didn't.
it is really bad if one constantly has to hear the same joke told time and time and time again.
Oh, you just haven't got a sense of humour. Listen, one politician says to the other, or do you know the one?
Yes, we know.
Like for it again.
Party poopers.
I have to go.
So disrespectful. You're glad. Be glad the god of humor isn't a smitey
my
god.
young friend.
The arts? Is that like when you make a face out of macaroni and glue it to some paper?
Exactly.
Art is everywhere. There is nothing in this world that isn't art. That's why I'm the most important goddess here.
You're the only goddess here.
The world consists of stories.
Now, you both know the world would be terribly dull without a good laugh.
Every time a painter picks up his brush, a sculptor his chisel, or a bard his lute, they are singing my praises.
The painters and sculptors sing too.
Leave it, Gnome. She's not so good with words.
I have to go.
Go forth and create something.
I think it's funny that, like, stories are separate from the arts.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Alright, time to look at things.
Move over here, maybe we can...
Move a little bit. There we go.
Is this also a goddess?
No, that is an Amazon. They guarded our temples.
Didn't do a particularly good job of it, did they?
Dang. Roasted.
Get wrecked, Amazon.
A tiny object.
That's Remy's shrinking ring.
Oh no.
That means he was here.
We did see him come down here. That's not particularly...
Remy!
Oh. Alright.
This lake looks weird. The water is so dark and somehow wrong.
Oh, it's real water.
That I could just swim to the island.
Oh, I wouldn't try that if I were you.
And if I build a raft and get myself a small rowing boat?
No boat can cross this lake, spoke the mighty voice of the highest of the gods. We can only explain to you how to get over the lake.
Okay.
Well...
Explain.
Maybe the lake is cursed. I can feel something evil and a chilling cold emanating from the water. The gods must know how to cross a lake like this.
Yes, we do.
It's ice.
Maybe the lake is cursed. Okay. The gods must...
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
An island in the lake with the ruins of the creepiest temple I've ever seen. An island.
Okay. Anything further along, or is this the end of the road? Okay. Yep. Well, I guess we gotta go ask the gods.
We do indeed. We're not gonna tell you.
Until you come over and talk to us.
Good day.
Do you wish me a good...
Can you?
I think my friend Remy's on the island over there. How can I cross to it?
Now, it's quite simple.
First he's got to answer some riddles.
Oh, we've already done with the light. Can't we simply get on with the story now?
Previously, people honored us, gave us offerings, erected temples.
I can't build you a temple.
No, but you can honor us, so that we will bestow our favor upon you.
You are, awesome.
How pitiful.
You must give each of us an offering, or fulfill for each of us one wish. Or something like that.
Yes, and only when you've won over 3 of us will we reveal how you can cross the dark water safely.
People, gods, whatever you are, this isn't a game. Remy may be in danger.
When he is in the temple of the Nameless One? For sure.
Another reason for you to hurry. Chop chop, mortal. Win our favor.
How about this? You tell me how to get across, and I don't stick all your faces in the sand for the next several centuries. Let me guess. I have to solve some kind of weird task in order to gain your favor.
Can't we just skip the riddles and tasks bit? I need to get to the island.
Drop the riddles and tasks? Inconceivable.
What do you want me to do?
Inconceivable.
I guess the only way to gain your favour is by performing a strange set of tasks.
No tasks. Riddles. That's all that matters to me. If you ask me a question I can't answer, you win my favour.
Oh boy.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah,
My
the Hobbit.
first riddle for you goes like this. What has roots nobody can see, towers beyond the tallest tree, never grows to get this high, but reaches up towards the sky.
What?
Repeat
Yeah,
it.
repeat it.
Could you repeat the question?
What has roots nobody can see, towers beyond the tallest tree, never grows to get this high, but reaches up towards the sky.
I mean, it's not a tower. I mean, the way the river thing is...
Yeah, it's a river.
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah. Just the way...
His roots.
Yeah.
Like...
The roots of a river is the ocean and...
A river! It must be a river!
Must it? Not the way I see it. The answer is wrong.
Does that mean I lost?
Well, that would be a bit unfair, don't you think? You are playing against the god
Was
of
it not a
riddles,
river?
after all. You can give it another go anytime.
Hey, you can say what to say.
I think it's pretty unfair for me to have to play a game of riddles against you. I usually solve things with items.
I don't blame you. Many others have already found out it's not a good idea challenging an almighty and all-knowing god.
Come on, you can't be all that omnipotent. I thought you were trapped in that bust over there.
Almighty and all-knowing in cerebral matters. My intellect is so superior to yours that you can't even begin to understand it.
Could you repeat the question?
I mean, it's not a tower, so I guess it's gotta be a mountain.
See, towers beyond the tallest tree, never grows to get this high, but reaches up towards the sky.
I vote for the mountain.
Roots that nobody sees, higher than a tree, but never growing. A mountain. Could be a mountain.
It is a mountain.
It was the mountain.
Well done.
I overthought that way too much.
It's your turn. Ask me a question. If I can't answer it, you have won my favor.
What sound does a falling tree make which is felled with a herring when no one is listening? What have I got in my pockets is from The Hobbit. What is the answer to the question of life, the universe, and everything? Can you think of a question that's so difficult that you are not able to answer it? What do you feel like?
I remember what this is. Like, it's like 46 or something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't actually see the entire movie. I only saw that scene.
That scene, yeah.
And I can't even that I can't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I mean, I like the pockets as one for the Hobbit reference, but I think the right answer will be the can you think of a question that's so difficult.
Do you want me to ask this first anyway?
Yeah, sure.
What have I got in my pockets is?
Some bits of fluff and a ring. A shrinking ring, to be precise.
Dang, he got it.
A mirror. A magical device that some people call a clicker. And no, that's all.
Wow, impressive.
Yep.
Yes.
God of riddles.
Yes.
All-knowing and almighty. Nice to meet you. My turn.
You are wrong. I have
On the red hill.
a hat.
First they champ. Then they
That's
stand.
true.
Then they stand still.
Teeth.
30. White on a red hill.
That one I know.
Teeth? Teeth!
Well, I never.
Well, I know.
Clever little fellow. Your turn.
We could do all the riddles.
You want to go through all the
Yeah,
riddles?
sure.
What is the sound of a falling tree felled with a herring while no one was listening?
Spalakaka.
I don't think that's correct.
Of course, I am the god of riddles.
Of course.
I'm absolutely all-knowing.
But
My turn.
But...
Voiceless it cries, wingless flutters, toothless bites, mouthless mutters.
My grandpa, no question about it.
The answer is my granddad. No question.
What?
What?
He has no teeth, yet screams and mutters and whistles all the time just the same.
And he does all that without a mouth?
As far as the whistling goes, I'm pretty much certain, yes.
The answer is wrong anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the wind.
Could you repeat the question?
Voiceless it cried.
Screaming, flying, biting, muttering and whistling? That's obvious. The wind.
Oh, all right, yes. Your turn. Do your worst.
For the achievement. What is
the answer to the question of life, the universe, and everything?
41.5.
Oh, there you go, you were close.
Are you absolutely sure?
Of course, I am the god of riddles. I am absolutely all-knowing. Others may get their sums wrong, not I.
But...
My turn.
I feel like the answer was 42. He's like, 41.5, precisely.
To be exact.
Eats into iron and grinds down stone, dulls every sword, breaks every throne, defeats kings, turns their castles to
Time.
dust, waits for no man, for pass it must.
You mean time, right? Nothing can hide from it, neither trees, nor birds, nor kings.
Not even the gods. Everything has its time, and all things must pass. Correct answer. Your turn.
Alright.
Alright, there you go.
If you're all-knowing and all-powerful, can you think of a question that is so difficult that even you can't answer it?
Of course. I can do anything.
But, if you're all-knowing, you would know the answer to every question.
Of course I know.
Here's the deal. You give me your favour, and we'll just drop the troublesome topic of omniscience completely.
With that, the actual task which I set, without your knowledge, has been mastered. You have won my favour, pedantic mortal.
So,
Great.
one got down, two to go.
Yay!
And that's for next time.
Thanks, guys. See you then.
Take care.